Coming up, the Clippers and the Phoenix Suns. Let's check in right now with Paul Sunderland. Paul?
All right, Ralph, great to be with you and Bill for the last time here at Staples Center. Has a playoff fever. Even though the Clippers will miss the tournament, the opponent tonight, the Phoenix Suns, is in, and they're feeling the pressure of playing the Clippers here at Staples. A lot of special things going on tonight, and with that, we get right to our key matchup. Shawn Marion, the 7th leading rebounder in the NBA at only about 6'7", had 19 last night at home against Sacramento and Lamar Odom. In the 3 games, 2 won by Phoenix so far, averaging 22 points per game in those 3 meetings against the Phoenix Suns. So that is going to be a key matchup. Lamar Odom has got to keep Shawn Marion occupied because he loves to get out on the break, run, and finish an incredibly quick jumper. Going to be a packed house tonight. The Los Angeles Clippers and Phoenix Suns. The final game this season anyway at Staples.
Only one left. Who wants the last Frost Brew Coors Light?
Beer man. Beer man.
Whoa. Close one.
Close.
The beer man is going to have to consult the instant replay. Upon further review, the lady gets the Coors Light.
The beer man's fair.
Look at her.
But he ain't stupid.
Look at me.
Don't miss the Ritz-Carlton Huntington Hotel and Spa's Memorial Day Escape. A one-night stay for 2, including special amenities, starts at $169. Call 626-568-3900.
Tom Green here at Muscle Beach. We're going to show how Right Guard Extreme Sport works even under the most extreme conditions. Extreme protection against odor and wetness. Goes on clear and it doesn't quit.
Right Guard Extreme Sport. Get extreme. Get Right Guard.
Toyota's reputation for quality and value goes back years. And now that legendary quality can be yours. Every Toyota certified used vehicle comes with 3.9% financing. Each goes through a 128-point inspection and carries a 6-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty. So get 3.9% financing on a Toyota certified used vehicle today. It's a feeling you can't get anywhere else.
Is Tim coming over?
Yeah.
Now at AM/PM, ice cold 12 packs of Corona are just $8.99.
Is Matt?
No.
Whatever.
Welcome back to Fox Sports Net 2 and our coverage of Los Angeles Clippers basketball here at Staples Center, the greatest basketball palace in the entire world. The Clippers and the Phoenix Suns. The Suns 50-30, the Clippers 30-50, and never has a team 20 games under 500 felt so good about themselves as they do this year. Starting lineup for the Clippers: Cherokee Parks, Michael Olowokandi, Lamar Odom in the front court. The backcourt combination: a shooter Eric Piatkowski and point guard Jeff McGinnis. Head coach for the Los Angeles Clippers, a real candidate for NBA Coach of the Year, Alvin Gentry. Just been terrific in his first year as a Clipper head coach. And here's the coach right now. He'll be addressing the crowd here on Fan Appreciation Night. The Clippers' 11th sellout of the season.
I'd just like to say on behalf of the coaching staff, the players, management, owners, and everything involved, we'd just like to thank you for the support that you've given us this year. To me, there may be 2 teams that play in this building, but there's only one set of fans, and we appreciate everything that you guys do for us. And we just ask that you stand by us as we continue to build this team to the point where we're going to be in the playoffs year in and year out. But we want your support, so keep supporting us, and we appreciate it.
Clipper head coach Alvin Gentry and an appreciative crowd here at Staples Center. There's nothing like these Clipper fans. They love this basketball team. But what's not to love? The way they played this year solidly in February, March, and April. The starting lineups now for the visiting Phoenix Suns this evening. Young Shawn Marion and Clifford Robinson in the forwards. Big Chris Dudley will start but not play too many minutes at center. The backcourt combination, the veteran Mario Elie and the absolutely brilliant Jason Kidd. The head coach for the Suns is Scott Skiles in his 2nd year, and he has has really done a terrific job for this basketball team.
With all the fanfare, with all the hype, with all the love fest for the Clippers, Phoenix Suns need to win this ball game tonight. They are right in the middle of a playoff battle. They are currently in the 6th spot where they would love to stay, maybe even move up to 5 if possible, if Dallas, the team currently in 5, loses out.
Look at the Clippers' improvement before and after the 1st of February. They've been a different basketball team. Referees tonight, Hugh Hollins, James Capers, and Bill Kennedy. Clippers in their home whites, the Suns in their road purples, and we're ready to go. Clippers playing each game, Bill, as if it were a playoff game. They really have brought great intensity to the gym.
Every one of their opponents has been in the thick of the playoff battle, so the Clippers have certainly acted as spoilers. And now you got Lamar Odom opening the game at the point.
The Clippers have the basketball, and McGinnis draws a crowd. Clippers control the opening tap. That means they'll have the ball to start the 4th and final quarter as well. Olowokandi with the poke is a beauty. 2-0 LA.
The body language for Olowokandi very positive tonight. You could see it from the opening tap. He went up there and aggressively controlled it. Now he's just palming that ball. Look for another strong outing from Olowokandi.
Marion gets the ball to Kidd. Michael should not get in foul trouble against Dudley as Kidd.
Now don't go out on a limb.
One in. 2-2 game.
You're not going to start slaughtering Chris Dudley at all.
Not at all.
Are you?
Not until he gets to the foul line.
This is one of the finest men that have ever put on an NBA uniform, and here you continually just dog him, trash him. I'm ashamed. I'm embarrassed.
Looks into Odom. He has it against Marion. Key matchup that Paul Sunderland talked about.
Nice defense down. Jason Kidd.
Again, Byron hit.
Clippers look good tonight.
They talked to a bunch of the guys before the game. They're ready. They really want to come out and play well for this big crowd. Fan appreciation night.
Well, there's a real sense that something is happening, not just among the players, but among the entire basketball community in Los Angeles, Southern California, throughout the nation, around the world.
And elsewhere, Odom brings the ball ahead to McGinnis.
The Mars Hotel is sold out.
McGinnis directing some traffic. Odom pops out to get it. 4-2. Clippers lead early.
Got to come to the ball, Olowokandi. A quick flash.
LA came from the weak side to knock it away. 6 in the shot clock. Clippers will bring it in.
How old is Mario Elie now? He's got to be 38.
Mario Elie is 37. Parks misses one. Rebound off the glass to Dudley.
What an addition Mario Elie has been, though.
All he does is win wherever he goes.
Got 3 world championship rings, Mario Elie.
Robinson over Parks.
Terrific defense by Cherokee Park. But who's going to get a defensive rebound? Come on, Olowokandi, do something. There's a game going on out here.
Marion has the ball in the wing. Blows by Odom.
How many rebounds are they going to let Sean Marion get? He only had 19 last night, Sunday was telling us.
Sean Parks gets the loose ball foul. They're going to send Sean Marion to the free throw line.
Well, this is the second part of the 23rd and final back-to-back set for the Phoenix Suns this season. The most in the NBA, tying the Miami Heat and the Atlanta Hawks. I didn't know Atlanta was still in the NBA.
Well, they are borderline, yeah.
Okay.
They are the best pro basketball team in Georgia. Marion makes them both. And we're tied at 4. 9:45 to go in the first period.
Well, Phoenix had a phenomenally exciting and important game last night as they trounced the Sacramento Kings, took the Kings out of first place in the Pacific Division.
Wiatkowski running to the hole.
Not his shot.
Marion rebounds.
Wrong way, Sean.
So Marion brings the ball up just in his second season out of UNLV. Finds Elie.
Beautiful passing by the Suns.
Elie gets it back. Parks takes it away from Dudley. Dudley goes down. Here come the Clippers.
I can't believe they lobbed to Wiatkowski there. Stroke a 3, Lamar.
He was thinking about it, but he lost the ball instead. Should have shot the 3. Here comes Elie. Only Parks is back. That's a slam dunk.
You're not going to have much success trying to defend that. Hey, look who's here tonight. Rayford Johnson, the UCLA Bruin. The Olympic gold medalist. The legend.
Odom has the ball at long range.
I've never seen a buzz on closing night.
Offensive foul on Michael Olowokandi.
I've never seen such a buzz in the building, but when we look at the Air Effects jumpometer, 31 inches for Sean Marion. Truly remarkable.
That's Air Effects by Sport Vision. It's not the jumpometer, Bill. Kids posting up. Ellie for 2. His foot was on the line. McGinnis rebound.
I have special permission
from the people at Sport Vision.
Sport Vision.
Odom with a left hand. Nice. He's kind of added that to his repertoire and has been shooting that type shot very, very effectively here the last half of the season. We're all even at 6.
So what do you think Lamar Odom has to do in the offseason to get better?
Just get bigger and get stronger and work in his shooting.
His shooting without jumping.
Marion. Olowokandi rebounds. LA has the ball. A chance to regain the lead.
To where Lamar Odom can become an effortless 20 to 25 point a game scorer.
I think that's certainly within his potential.
To where he can just stand there and knock down shots from 18 feet with that driving lane.
Marion comes the other way. We're tied at 6.
Phoenix's defense really tightened up after the opening couple of possessions. They know how critically important this game is. Look for Jason Kidd to try to take over. He'll play the whole game here tonight.
Robinson backs down. McGinnis tries to draw the charge. Got the flop instead. And there he goes, gets the rebound. Good job by Jeff.
I think they should call a technical foul on unsportsmanlike conduct for Jeff McGinnis there. Flopping like that, trying to fool the referee.
Not like a flop. That was a bad flop. Odom running to the hole, drawing the right hand again. They're not going to count the basket, but he's developing the right hand. Crying out loud.
Phoenix with Scott Skiles fighting for this playoff position. Games left. Phoenix tonight here in Los Angeles. Wednesday night they close it out with their own fan appreciation night against Utah. Utah will need to win that game too unless they beat the Clippers tomorrow night. Dallas has a chance.
Odom running to the basket, drawing the foul. Lamar is really relentless now in his attack of the hoop, and that's good to see.
Well, since the debacle up in Vancouver, what, about 10 days ago, we're up at Vancouver, and Lamar just sort of stood there, thought about passing and rebounding instead of shooting. Ever since that night, he has just been persistent in getting to that hoop, and that's a great sign for the Clippers. Have the Clippers lost since then?
Shot not close by Park. Rebound comes off to Dudley, and here come the Suns. Jason Kidd out to Robinson. He'll fire a 3. Bingo. Clifford Robinson hits a 3-pointer. 9-6. Phoenix has the early lead.
Forwards who can stroke threes on Jason Kidd's penetration. They've really got a nice system over there in the Valley of the Sun. Scott Skiles has got them playing a great team game. A team that's overcome an incredible amount of adversity this year. A lot of it self-inflicted.
Inside to the Candyman. He's fouled by Dudley.
Look at Olowokandi. Since he grew the facial hair, since he uncluttered the brain waves and all the hair left on the inside there, now he's just been playing.
That's really a factor. Brain waves and facial hair.
Oh, absolutely.
Free throw's good by Michael.
You didn't listen to Bob Dylan in the 60s when he said you got to grow it out? There's the headband. I think a bigger factor is that the Clippers all wear their headbands with their ears on the outside. When you look at Sean Marion, he wears his ears on the inside of his headband.
Robinson driving and scoring. Going to guard him. He has 5 early points. 11-7. Suns lead by 4. Little full court pressure. Odom.
This Sean Marion, what a find. So durable. He missed about 4 or 5 games this year when he was low bridge by John Starks. Ended up with a concussion there.
Well, time it'll be taken. 5:53 to go. We're in quarter number 1 at Staples Center. The Suns have a 4-point lead, 11-7.
Coming up tonight, a Clippers celebration. The full story on tonight's Southern California Sports Report. Lisa Guerrero is at Staples Center to take a look back at all the Kid Clippers have accomplished this season. Plus, UCLA standout Freddie Mitchell is in studio talking about the NFL draft. You won't believe where Freddie thinks he'll go. Your teams, your town, your show. The Southern California Sports Report coming up after the game.
The place to be for talking hoops is the NBA Beat, presented by Sportsline.com.
We've got one heck of a show lined up.
The interactive talk show telecast live from the NBA store on NBA.com TV. Call 866-NBA-7674 or log on to NBA.com to voice your opinion and get feedback from those inside the game.
Ray Allen, our guest here on the NBA Beat. Ray, thanks for joining us.
Thanks, Ron.
Get in on the pulse of the league with the NBA Beat presented by Sportsline.com.
Hot cars.
Okay, let's ride.
And cool dudes.
You think that makes me less dangerous?
Last chance this week on Direct Ticket Pay-Per-View.
A little wired.
Buckle up. No limits here. Nicolas Cage and Angelina Jolie are gone in 60 seconds.
Shoot him.
John Shaft is back. Samuel L. Jackson is the man. Shaft.
Yes, indeedy.
Last chance this week on Direct Ticket Pay-Per-View. Only on DirecTV.
Suns lead by 4 in the early going, midway through quarter number 1. A reminder, stay tuned after the game for highlights of all today's sports actions. We present the Southern California Sports Report, featured by Lisa Guerrero on the Clippers turnaround. Harmony in the Lakers and Freddie Mitchell on the NFL draft. That's the Southern California Sports Report after the game. Oh, you're right. Rafer Johnson is here.
Rafer Johnson just back from the Sydney Olympics, where he watched his daughter compete for medals in beach volleyball competition.
Donald Sterling, his wife Shelley, they're very happy with his season. Talked to them before the game. They just a rewarding year for everybody from top to bottom. Oh, Miles with the stretch and the tap. Darius just snuck onto the court and then climbed above the rim. 2-point game. Not bad out of the timeout.
But the fact that Darius Miles checks into the game and they lob him.
Tucked away from Rodney Rogers. Here come the Clippers. Throw it down. Oh, me, oh, my. Lamar Odom goes sky.
Phoenix Suns, who have been the hottest team in the entire NBA the last month with a 12-3 record. Since March 20th, best in the NBA right now. I don't think they know what's hitting them as the Clippers are coming out and just playing fabulous basketball.
They don't seem to realize the timeout is over. McGinnis has the ball in the front court.
Things have changed a little bit since they put Darius Miles into the game. Not that Cherokee Parks is not a fine player, but
Miles is just cool. He is so extraordinary. Odom loses the ball. Shot clock. They're going to call it a violation. Clippers should have had a second or two, it seems like.
Darius Miles and Lamar Odom both making spectacular high above the rim plays. The jump-o-meter by AirFX.
No, it's AirFX by Sport Vision, Bill.
But will you write that down?
Yeah, I got better. Barry returned and chewed and missed. And the rebound picked up by Piatkowski.
Oh, just no offensive rebounds. Now, the Suns are not attacking the hoop. Last night, they set a franchise low for free throws attempted in a game. They only shot 6 free throws.
Great play by Darius. He got around Robinson. He got around Rogers. He got around the rim, and he slam dunked it. Clippers lead by 2.
Line up Barry Goldwater. Line up John McCain. The entire state of Arizona.
Goldwater.
This is just set him up, knock him down. Who's ever played Neil Wall?
Block for the Candyman. Out to L.A.
The Clippers are on fire. There is no stopping them. Print the playoff tickets. Olowokandi comes from behind 3 players. Mario Elie tries to keep it alive to no avail, though, as the Clippers now on the attack once again.
We have at-large berths in the playoffs.
Are your seatbelts fastened?
Piatkowski misses. Rebound, Marion. I get you.
You don't have your seatbelts fastened?
No, Bill.
It's a 2-point game. Great defense, Lamar Odom.
Kid.
Block a shot.
Rondi gets it back.
Olowokandi just intimidating them. They don't even want to shoot.
Kid for 3.
Get in the air, Odom.
Oh, Lamar climbing the glass. Knocked away by Kidd.
It wasn't high enough. No, they're calling out of bounds.
He's out of bounds.
Right.
Clipper ball.
Clippers are happening. I have never seen the Clippers at the end of the season with this much excitement, this much joy, this much promise.
Well, this might be the most promising they've ever had on a final game at home in a regular season. It has really been something this year.
Well, the buzz around town, the phone calls, I need Clipper tickets. Sold out once again here tonight at Staples. The 11th time.
Guinness picks up the almost errant pass.
Give it to Olowokandi. Come on, the guy's hot. He's blocking shots. Or stroke for yourself. It doesn't matter. Every one of the Clippers playing so well.
Kidd will bring the ball back.
This is a game that Phoenix has to win, and the Clippers are dominating.
6 in a row out of the timeout by L.A. Rogers sets the big kick on McGinnis. Rodney lets it fly. Marion goes after it, but the Clippers come up with it.
Who's going to run with him? Get to the floor in the paint.
Well, about 4 guys. Odom from McGinnis. 8 in a row for L.A.
Blistering pace here at Staples. Defense leading the transition opportunity. Strong finishes by Odom and Miles. Championship level basketball.
Tony Delk fires and hits. He can cool you off quickly. A shooter from Kentucky. 17-13, Clippers lead it.
Tony Delk, a terrific acquisition by Scott Skiles in the offseason. Do everything for a team. Terrific guy in the locker room.
Catch, shoot, miss, rebound, Rodney Rogers.
Darius Miles got to get back in transition. Rodney Rogers just teasing him.
Robinson misses. Piatkowski rebounds. Here comes L.A. again.
Clippers controlling the pace. They're running when they want to. They're walking when they want to. Get into their set offense. I'd come back to Olowokandi. He only had that one opportunity, and he was strong on it.
He has the catch, and he's fouled. So timeout will be taken by this Phoenix Sun basketball team. They'll regroup with 1:49 to go in the period. L.A. leads it by 4.
Hey, America. Are you hungry enough for my delicious Chef's Triple Combos? They start at just $7.99, only at Sizzler. Come try my fire-grilled sirloin, Malibu chicken, and fried shrimp combo. For you, I'll grill a juicy sirloin, just the way you like. Surround it with golden fried shrimp and Sizzler's famous Malibu chicken. It's one of my Chef's Triple Combos, starting at just $7.99. Hey, you'll get a lot more than you pay for at Sizzler.
Yeah, I'm the ultimate competitor. Go G-O-A-T, etc., etc. Light years ahead of ya. They chose me instead of ya. Corny cats is better to give praise to the greatest. Silence all challenges. LL ambidextrous, switch the left hand on ya. Leave it on the floor, pure, raw stamina. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I said my game's hardcore. Leave it on the floor. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hey, hey, hey. I said my game's hardcore. Leave it on the floor.
No question, Lamar Odom has established himself as the man here, Bill.
Only a second-year player. He currently leads the Clippers in scoring, rebounding, blocks, steals, and minutes played. The only player in the NBA, the entire league, who leads his team in all 5 of those categories right now. And he is on pace to become the first player in Clipper franchise history to lead the team in all 5 of those categories during the same season. Congratulations to Lamar Odom, who has certainly established himself as a franchise-level player. And the Clippers exercised the option on his contract. Why didn't they just give him a big, gigantic, maximum level contract?
Well, they'd love to, but just not allowed to.
Oh, you're not allowed to?
No. Candy, you're allowed to do that.
He's doing everything.
That's allowable. 19-13, Clippers by 6.
It's about time. He was the #1 pick in the draft.
Tom Gugliotta is in. Kidd backs down.
Beautiful ball movement by
Delk
Phoenix.
For 3. Odom another rebound. His 4th of the game. Gentry says run. McGinnis will work with it against Kidd. Kidd leads the league in assists, 4th in steals. The pick from Lamar.
3rd straight year he's led the league in assists.
Odom holds it with the left hand. Backs out now with 5 in the shot clock.
Great defense, Sean Marion.
Kidd will score.
One thing that's really helped Phoenix of late is they've gone on this great 12-3 winning run here over the last month, is that Jason Kidd is becoming more of a balanced offensive attacker. Earlier on, he was just thinking assist, just thinking pass. Now he's also thinking scoring, and that has helped him measurably.
Boy, has he. Knocked down over 40 a couple of times. Rebound taken by Marion.
They ran away from him. They left him out to dry there. It's a team game out there.
Kidd. The kick to Rodney Rogers. Not nearly as effective as a three-point shooter this year as he was last year when he was the NBA Sixth Man of the Year.
Both Rodney Rogers and Tom Gugliotta playing with heavily taped thumbs. Now, granted, both of those thumbs are on their offhand, but it doesn't really make any difference. Clippers should just go out there and hack those hands where that tape is. Just see how bad they really hurt.
Time running out here in the first quarter. Odom probably should have shot it. Bingo! I guess not.
In your face, Ralph Lawler. I don't want to hear about any of this shot selection.
No, doesn't get it off.
After the buzzer, they wave it off. The Clippers killing them.
Well, Lamar Odom knew where to go with it. He knew how much time was left, and Jeff McGinnis knew where to put it. At the end of one, the Clippers lead the Suns 22-15. Oh, shit, what a Christmas. I don't believe it.
If only your house could talk, what would it say?
I've seen quite a few parties out here, let me tell you.
The way I see it, the deck is just like a porch, only better.
What's your vision of the perfect backyard? At Lowe's, we can help you put it all together. From a wide selection of name brand grills to styles of patio furniture everyone will love.
I like to think of myself as the room with the fresh air.
Lowe's, improving home improvement.
Looks like you got a little nick there. What, this? It's nothing. Maybe we should get it looked at.
Or maybe we should go get a delicious Mike's Hard Lemonade instead.
You're on.
A hard day calls for a hard lemonade.
Now there's a new way to watch the best moves in the NBA. Turn on your Real Player and get all the action right on your PC. Get classic games and up-to-the-minute news from around the league with NBA.com TV. Never miss a moment with live audio of every game, every team, every night. You can even create your own highlight show streamed exclusively with Real Player on NBA.com. Log on to Real.com and bring the NBA to your Real Player. Real, delivering the best video on the web.
No adults allowed on Direct Ticket pay-per-view. Things are getting very animated as evil meets its moose. It's the adventures of
Rocky and Bullwinkle!
Starring Robert De Niro. Are you talking to me? Jonathan Lipnicki is having a hard time fitting in until he gets to know the little vampire. Because no one ever grows up quite like they imagined, Bruce Willis gets a second chance to change everything in The Kid. 3 totally awesome movies just for kids on Direct Ticket pay-per-view.
Nights at 6. You're watching Fox Sports Net 2.
Clippers lead by 7 at the intermission, 22-15. Wednesday, the Los Angeles Dodgers travel north to take on Barry Bonds and a rival San Francisco Giants live from Pac-Bell Park. Coverage begins at 7 o'clock right here on Fox Sports Net 2.
Did you see where Barry Bonds has 498 career home runs?
Wow. No, I didn't.
That is just absolutely remarkable.
Oh, the redhead is following all the sports now.
First quarter stats here. The Suns 27%. Bring a game that you have to win. What do they think?
Rodney Rogers gets the goal.
I also want to know what the Clippers spirit are thinking. Every time there's a first quarter timeout, they come over and they give you gifts. They're bearing gifts. We see these RalphLawler.com hats here.
They're hot.
This is unbelievable. We have a red one and a black one and a white one. Clippers are killing Phoenix. I don't think they know that they have to win this game, the Suns.
Rogers for 3. Over the glass, out of bounds to Los Angeles.
Scott Skiles is just beside himself.
Look at this.
Over the top, the weak side backdoor cut. Darius Miles, the timing. Jason Kidd just standing there unaware that you got a phenomenal talent on that weak side, just ready to pounce.
They bring the ball out to McGinnis and go right back into the candy. His left-handed banker is good.
This is a clinic. This is a rout. Suns might as well just start their playing right now.
Getting kind of scary, folks, how good the Chum Ball Club is playing. 26-17.
Everybody is playing well. Things are going so well at Ottawa Candy. They're starting to just torch teams through Ottawa Candy.
Rogers has it outside the arc. Blocked by Miles.
Look at him out to the races here.
Everybody
Jack
running.
up a three. Get a rebound.
The house
oh,
down.
what a pass. What a pass.
Miles stripped to the basketball. Odom is back.
It's okay. That's all you needed. Oh, Jason Kidd. Now that was a nice offensive initiation of the contact. Just take it right through the shot blocker. Get him back on his heels.
Odom goes to work against Robinson. Clippers feeling their oats. There's no question about it.
Well, there's a real bounce to their step. I mean, they're not happy with just getting 30. Beautiful passing.
Jump ball. I got the ball as Miles went up with it. Marion will come back in the basketball game.
He didn't have too long of a rest. I think Scott Skiles is sensing the desperate situation that his team is in right now.
Miles will jump with Gugliotta.
It's the fourth meeting of the season between these two fine franchises. Phoenix is up 2-1. The Clippers do have a solid victory already in hand, earned at America West Arena.
Well, one of the losses was in overtime. The point differential between the 2 and 3 games bill is 1 point. They have been very competitive games.
What, 1 point per game or total?
1 point total. Wow. Rogers works one-on-one with the Candyman.
Look at that. Good job. That is a Hall of Fame type play there. You force to miss and get the rebound.
Odom slashing to the goal. Off balance, still throws it in.
Why does the season have to end?
Well, I never saw one that I less wanted to see come to an end than this one.
They're playing such a fantastic style with a pace and enthusiastic team game.
Makes you wonder why change the rules. Just change the way you play. Delp.
Look at Lamar. Take it away from the dream teamer, Gugliotta. Everything happening for Los Angeles. Torch him, Jeff.
Score it. Michael says, I know it's here somewhere.
Doesn't matter. It's all happening for Los Angeles. And they're doing this, Los Angeles, without Corey Maggette. Corey unavailable to play tonight. He's going to be out the rest of the season. Tonight and tomorrow night, he's got the sore groin. They're just going to let him rest. Finish the season healthy as he can possibly be to get a good start for next year, Corey Maggette.
Odom's getting all the rebounds now. You look at Corey. Oh, yeah, just about have to tie him to the bench. He wants to play so badly. Well, but it hurts to even walk.
But it was the Clipper medical staff that stepped in and said, oh, McGinnis!
He has 10.
The route is on. 14-point lead now. All Scott Skiles can do is futilely call a timeout. And the Phoenix Suns are totally unprepared for the onslaught. The love fest here at Staples. It's Ottawa Candy throwing down guns. It's Lamar Odom getting rebounds. It's Darius Miles. It's all Clippers.
I'll be right out. Let me just put this Bud Light away. Hey, Otto. Come on.
Honey, where's Otto? Otto? Otto?
For the great taste that won't fill you up and never lets you down, make it a Bud Light.
So, Brian, did you save us money on those office supplies?
Yes, sir. I went to Staples. They have unbeatable prices.
Oh!
That's because they have a price guarantee.
A price guarantee? Impressive.
I thought so too, sir.
I like your thinking.
Really?
You betcha. You're going to go far, Brian. What are you people doing standing around? Get back to work.
Staples has guaranteed low prices in-store, catalog, or online.
Toyota's reputation for quality and value goes back years. And now that legendary quality can be yours. Every Toyota certified used vehicle comes with 3.9% financing,
Each goes through a 128-point inspection and carries a 6-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty. So get 3.9% financing on a Toyota certified used vehicle today. It's a feeling you can't get anywhere else.
Fox Sports Net 2 presents Clippers basketball, brought to you by Carl's Jr. Without us, some guys would starve. And by Dodge. In a perfect world, everything would be different. Well, it's a near perfect world for the Los Angeles Clippers right now. They lead the Suns by 14. And look at our Lowe's home improvement graphic here.
Why are you so calm? This is one of the great moments in Clipper franchise history, and you're sitting here reading this like nothing's going on. This is historic. This is memorable. A winning home record, the points allowed. Franchise record. Opponent's field goal. Franchise record.
Marion quiets the crowd momentarily with a field goal.
How about the fact that the Clippers have 15 baskets on the night? 12 of those have been the result of assists. Jeff McGinnis has 7 of the 12 assists, and Lamar Odom has the other 5.
Lamar also has 7 rebounds and route to a triple-double.
Has anybody ever had a triple-double at halftime?
Oh, probably. Kidd will bring it up.
Jason Kidd has 6 points, 3 assists. Played the whole game so far. He'll play full 40.
He has 6.3 assists in the half.
6 points.
That's amazing.
He has 6 points and 3 assists.
6.3 assists is really
and 3 assists.
Unusual.
3 for 6 shooting. Jason Kidd, he's pretty good. He was a starting point guard for the Dream Team over in Sydney.
Clippers lead by 10. It all began for the Clippers when Miles came off the bench.
So don't go out on a limb.
Keon Dooling, and he'll fire. Bingo! Keon's 26th of the year, and the Clippers lead by 13.
With virtually every Clipper playing at the top of their game and nobody doing anything worth noting for Phoenix, the Clippers have this game totally in control. I'm taking my seatbelts off.
Coach Skiles going to his bench, trying to find somebody who can play out there for the Suns. Benny Del Negro is in. Daniel Santiago is in.
Don't be dogging Vinny Del Negro. Hey, season tickets are available for the Clippers. Just call 213-742-7555. They are going fast. I don't know how many are left.
There are still plenty left, folks. Get the phones, give them a call, because next year is going to be even more special than this one. Marion. Rebound, Sean Rooks, who just came in to replace Michael Olowokandi.
We've seen how much progress Lamar Odom has made in now just his second year. Think how good he's going to be by next year.
And think about this, Miles, as Odom continues his assault.
So do the Clippers make the playoffs next year?
Well, I don't want to put that kind of pressure on Coach Alvin Gentry, but I just gets it blocked by Miles, his second block. And they get it right back. Marion leans and misses.
Get in the air, Sean Rooks. Do something.
Out of bounds off LA Clippers ball. But they'll be much improved next year.
Do the Clippers go to the conference finals next year? Do the Clippers win the NBA championship?
comes out and Quentin Richardson comes in. So Q will get some minutes now in the absence of McGetty these final 2 games.
Where are they going to put the championship banners here in state?
Oh, there's still room at the other end down there.
Lamar Odom got 10 points on 5 for 5 shooting, 8 rebounds, 6 assists. I don't think I've ever seen him play a better ball game.
Dooling looks at it. Jack it up. Short. Rebound Marion. Kidd a one-man fast break. Races up court. The Clippers are back defensively. Ellie down the lane. The kick to Marion over Odom.
Poor shot selection by Sean Marion.
Pretty good follow the shot, though. And a foul will be called against the LA Clippers as Tony Delk will come back for Phoenix. And Eric Piatkowski will enter for LA. Timeout's going to be taken. 5:38 to go in the first half. It's all Clippers right now. They lead by 15.
My name is Master Chief Billy Sunday, and I am God.
A man who won't give up and a man who won't back down are about to test the depths of courage. Robert De Niro, Cuba Gooding Jr., Men of Honor, on video and DVD.
California. So why are you still sitting there? Be an explorer. Plan an escape. Go on an expedition. Or take an excursion. April is SUV month at your Ford dealer. As low as 0.9% APR or up to $2,000 cash on Expedition, Excursion, and the 2001 Explorer. If you're thinking about an SUV, April is the month to get one.
My name is Master Chief Billy Sunday, and I am God.
A man who won't give up and a man who won't back down are about to test the depths of courage. Robert De Niro, Cuba Gooding Jr., Men of Honor, on video and DVD.
The Clippers have a 15-point lead. 5.5 minutes to go in the period. Weekdays at 5 o'clock. It's Preps Chicago Hoops, a daily documentary show following the Chicago high school scene and featuring NBA prospect Eddie Curry. Get a look at high school basketball like you've never seen before. Preps Chicago Hoops, weekdays at 5 on Fox Sports Net. Oh, here's the hottest item anywhere right now in the National Basketball Association. Those RalphLawler.com caps and your choice of colors, Bill.
The memorabilia is just flowing off the shelf here. It's unbelievable. The shirts, the hats, the bags, everything. RalphLawler.com. Truly one of the great stories in marketing. Truly one of the great stories in innovative.
Who says .coms are dead, huh?
Not RalphLawler.com. You know what is dead right now is the Phoenix Suns shooting. Just absolutely anemic. They need to take some iron supplement here because they're shooting 28% in a game that they have to win.
Marion makes both free throws. Kid is on the sidelines.
I'm shocked. I'm absolutely dismayed because they don't play against.
He won't be there long.
Yeah, but he needs to play the whole game over the top.
And the shove off on Quentin Richardson. So Q gets the foul.
It's really amazing to me because every time I come here and I sit next to you, at the end of the first quarter, the lovely young ladies who are the Clipper spirit, they come out and they give you all this memorabilia from RalphLawler.com. How can I get some of that?
No, not who you are, it's who you know, Bill.
Obviously, I don't know the right people. Terrific defense by Eric Piatkowski.
Clippers bring it back with a 13-point lead. What a crossover. Oh, he left Del Negro high and dry.
Hey, will you quit bad-mouthing Vinny Del Negro? This guy's got game. He doesn't play that much right now because Jason Kidd is playing all the time. But since they brought him over in a trade deadline trade when they sent Corey Blunt and McPherson over to Golden State, they've done a fine job up there. The Phoenix Suns have won 70% of their games since Vinny Del Negro got there. He's a large reason why.
Dooling goes back to the jump shot. Won't not fall. And Santiago rebound.
Santiago. Beautiful position there. Carlos tried everything, but just couldn't get an angle, a bead on that ball.
The Suns will be back in this game, folks. They're down by 13 right now, but they're going to get the message here at some point.
Why are you so negative about the Clippers?
Marion. He has 10 points.
What's to keep the Clippers from just continuing the route, the onslaught, the relentless punishment, wear out the nets, make them change the nets at halftime?
That's the professionalism of the Phoenix Suns that will keep that from
that we know, but with the Clippers playing so sharp.
Quentin Richardson loses the ball.
Quentin is just not sharp right now. He's been seldom used of late.
The Clippers are never as sharp when Lamar Odom goes to the bench.
Don't go out on a limb.
Here come the Clips. Foul from behind by Marion.
That's a tough ball.
Well, he just about knocked his head off. Odom on the sidelines. His great friend there, Zendon Hamilton, who's been activated for the nice play.
This foul is. That looks like ball. That looks like
right on the top of the head.
That's
Come on.
Ball. That's a tough
He'll
ball.
Have a headache. Maybe a concussion. Ouch!
No, that's ball.
Man, that's a vicious foul. Darius will be at the line.
One of the things about Darius, he shoots a lot of free throws. Darius Miles never complains to the referees.
Not yet.
Hopefully, he never will.
He's got a great demeanor, a great attitude.
I think the fact
not necessarily a great stroke.
He's only 19 years old. Cut the young man some slack.
He's smiling over that. Look at him.
Oh, goodness gracious.
For a place to hide.
No place to hide in Staples when you're on center court at the free throw line.
Better, but not good enough. The kid is back, and here come the Suns, down now by only 11.
Darius Miles, one of the few players in the NBA that doesn't argue the calls these days. Nice back cut pass. Kid wasn't on the bench long.
Del Negro misses. Clippers have numbers if Pike pushes, but he doesn't. Miles hunting for it. Finds his buddy Quentin Richardson. They're almost like brothers, or so close. He drives, scores, and he's fouled. Basket counts.
Terrific sign for Quentin Richardson, who is one of those Chicago high school players that's featured in the preps program that you were promoting momentarily ago. The baseline drive, the great explosiveness of Quentin Richardson. Nothing that Santiago or Clifford Robinson could do about it. He's got a lot of good. Quentin Richardson's got a lot of work ahead of him this summer. This is going to be critical for him.
Jason Kidd will bring the ball up court. Knocked away. Ruling has it. Clippers have the numbers again. It's 4-on-2.
Poor spacing.
Yeah, and the pass to Pike was down at the knees, and too many guys were within the paint.
But it's not going to be perfect every time, and you can't expect that. What you get, though, is terrific effort. 16 on the shot clock. He's pretty good.
43-27 Los Angeles, their biggest lead of the ball game.
Clippers are shooting 61% on the night.
That's good.
Against the best Phoenix defense in franchise history. Tony
blocked by Rooks. Clippers clock continues to run. A Kid for 3.
Wow, watch your face.
Loose ball foul against Robinson.
And Darius Miles earning the respect of the referees once again.
And a timeout will be taken. 2:51 to go. The love fest continues at Staples Center. The Clippers by 16.
It's not where you come from. It's where you're going. It's not what you drive. It's what drives you. It's not what's on you. It's what's in you. Gatorade. Is it in you?
When I played football, people thought I was a bad guy. But I'm really not a bad guy at all. And right now, I've got some good advice. Take a look at the more powerful Nissan Sentra SE. It's got more horsepower than either Civic or Corolla. And look in here, an available 7-speaker in-dash CD audio system. Of course, the guys that sell those other cars might think I'm a bad guy for telling you all this, but just drive the Sentra. Then we'll see who the bad guy is. The Nissan Sentra, driven by Southern California.
Across the country, their loyal fans have come to see them play. This year, the WNBA is coming to them.
Everybody ready to get on the bus? Yeah! Let's get this show on the road.
So come along for the ride and stay tuned for the WNBA's stories from the road.
The Clippers taking it to the Suns here, leading at 43-27. Late in quarter number 2, just playing nearly flawless basketball.
But one of the reasons why there's so much reason for hope and optimism with this Clippers squad is that with 2 games left in the regular season, the Clippers have split or won a season series with 16 of the other 28 teams in the NBA. And this year's Clippers squad has won or split more season series than the Clippers' last playoff team. That was in 96-97. That team that made the playoffs finished by winning 15 season series against the NBA opponents.
Coming up at a halftime, our halftime report with Paul Sunderland, who will bring you scores and information of all of today's NBA action. That's coming up after the half.
Did you get a chance to check Sunday on the play-by-play of the game yesterday?
No,
he was
did
outstanding.
not.
He was outstanding.
You and Sunday talking, I can... Oh, what a follow by Q. Two of you must have had quite a battle for the microphone.
Paul Sunderland, he's got a future in broadcast.
Oh, there's no question. That guy. If only he were better looking.
Only he was in better shape, huh? Traveling violation, Santiago. Nothing they can do about it.
Clippers shooting 61%. Phoenix is shooting 25%.
The Air FX, the jump-o-meter. How high is high? Quentin Richardson throw it down. 31. That might be a new season high for the Clippers.
He can positively sky. There he is again.
He's torching him. He just took Jason Kidd into the paint and said, what are you going to do about this?
Coach Gentry has been frustrated all year by just not able to get Quentin onto the court because first Piatkowski, then Maggette just playing such great ball.
Look at Sean Rooks. Sean Rooks is killing people.
Number 3, Colton.
Foul's going to be called on Quentin Richardson.
You know what the real problem has been for those guys, for Dooling and Quentin Richardson, has been Jeff McInnis. I mean, that guy has just played so well this year. You can't take Jeff McInnis out of the game.
Kidd finds Delk.
Darius Miles is everywhere.
So is Jason Kidd.
Take a 4 minute, Darius, please.
Rogers blast to the goal. The tip is up and good by Delk.
I didn't know Delk could jump that high. Phenomenal athlete. Holder the second or third highest game in the NBA this year at 53 in a losing effort up at Sacramento.
Rooks gets the ball in to Richardson again. Leans over Kidd. Misses the shot. Rogers a rebound. Kidd with the push. Knocked away. Dooling makes the catch.
The Clippers in transition are phenomenal. It all came alive Saturday night up at Golden State. Oh, nice execution and use of the shot clock there. Now, Clippers can still come back and go 2 for 1 here. Dooling will push the ball a little bit. He's walking it up, thinking they got
48 seconds to go in the half.
Shoot at 40 and you get the last one.
Piatkowski looks to Rooks. Knocked away on Santiago. He doesn't believe it. Get everything out there but the hatchet.
Well, they're about to put him in the Yuma Federal Prison over there for assault. Santiago, a nice prospect there.
Call it on Del Negro off the ball. And Piatkowski will go to the line.
We've talked about the fact that Corey Maggetti's not playing tonight. The Suns also without Big Jake. Jake Sakalides
is good. Well, Clipper fans, you can be the first to receive press releases, player information, and special offers. Get up-to-the-minute information on your Clippers by signing up for Clippers One-on-One. It's easy. It's free. Just log on to the Clipper website at clippers.com and click on the Clippers One-on-One icon to sign up.
Do you get hats there and shirts like you get at RalphLawler.com?
Boy, Delk is suddenly red hot. He has scored 7 in a row for the Phoenix Suns, but LA still leads it 51-34.
This is a rout. Phoenix is going to have to do some real soul searching in there. And they can only expect that Scott Skiles is going to go in there and hold up the league standings and say, guys, this is a game we've got to win.
Brooks says not yet, you don't. 13 seconds to go. Miles fights for it. It's still loose. Out of bounds. It'll go to Phoenix. But what an effort by this young Clipper ball club.
And the fans show their approval, their respect. The roaring, surging response.
Kidd takes a fall out of bounds. LA gets it back.
The Clippers doing it all.
I think the Suns are in shock, Bill. 22nd timeout here by Los Angeles.
This has just been an absolute demolition of the Phoenix Suns by Los Angeles.
Plenty of time here. 8.5 seconds remaining in the first half. With Coach Gentry going to try to plot a play. As Igor Kokoshkov, welcome back to Igor. Has been back in Belgrade where he lost his father last week.
How sad.
John Hammond, Rex Kalamian, Dennis Johnson, all there. What a great coaching staff this is under head coach Alvin Gentry.
Now, do they all have contracts for next year? Are they all set?
Absolutely. Justin Powell, the great trainer.
Oh, Robbie too.
Davis assists him. Johnny Doyle, the strength and conditioning coach. Pete Serrano, the equipment manager. All these guys have contributed to this team's success.
How about Pete Serrano? A feature article in the LA Times about Pete Serrano today. How cool is that? Pete Serrano, yeah, our man. Little Pete, remember he started when he was in high school with the Clippers.
The director of communications does a terrific job. Travels with the ball club year-round.
Jack up a 3 here, Keelan.
7 seconds. 5 seconds. The run. Nice Clippers will not score. Too late for Tony Delk. That's the end of a terrific first half here at Staples Center. A standing ovation for the young Clippers. That's the end of the first half of the score. Los Angeles 53, Phoenix 34. And now for a look at what's ahead on the National Sports Report after the game. Let's go to the Fox Network Center.
This National Sports Report Sports Break is brought to you by K-Swiss.
Highlights, and they're all Clippers defensively.
There is Ohio, the length, the extension. Sean Brooks getting into the act.
Doing a job as they get set to go.
Clipper defense has held their opponents to under 50%.
12 games in a row.
In the last 12 games. Remember, the Clippers are setting a franchise record this year for opponents' field goal percentage. So Alvin Gentry, if he doesn't get Coach of the Year, there must be something wrong with the electoral process.
A month ago, he had no shot at it, but I think he has a real shot right now. The people back east are paying any attention at all.
Well, we're just going to have to get them logging on to RalphLawler.com.
Weeknights, it's totally NASCAR, only on Fox Sports Net. Your exclusive all-access Garage Pass with 30 minutes of NASCAR news and highlights, plus the latest developments on what's gearing up for this week's race. Totally NASCAR, weeknights at 6 only on Fox Sports Net. Crowd really loving it here. The 11th sellout of the season for the Clippers. A franchise record for sellouts, a franchise record for attendance. Now they need to play 24 more minutes of great basketball to deflate the Phoenix Suns.
You sound like that's an impossibility. I think that's a near certain the way the Clippers are playing right
away
now.
From Kidd. So they picked right up where they left off defensively. It'll be the same unit that started the game. McGinnis, Piatkowski, Olowokandi, Odom, and Parks for Los Angeles.
I can't believe Darius Miles not starting the second half.
I believe he'll be back soon, and the Suns come up with a defensive stop.
How is that not a foul? Lamar Odom was just decapitated on the way to the hoop.
Robinson works the wing. You know that Scott Skiles got into these guys' heads pretty good at halftime.
You have to appeal to their pride. When you have Rodney Rogers going 1 for 7 first half, Jason Kidd 3 for 8, Mario Elliott for 3, and Sean Marion 3 for 12. Clifford Robinson 2 for 5 at his limit. Without Tony Delk, they'd be down 30.
Olowokandi backs down. Does he get a bounce? No, the foul by Parks. Good job by Cherokee.
Where would the Clippers be without Cherokee Parks?
Clippers lead by 19 again. Second half just underway at Staples Center. Some special ceremonies. Clippers appreciating their fans in the post game. As Tony Delk throws one down, he got hot in that second quarter.
Tony Delk, he was 4 for 11. You get 11 shots up in 13 minutes. That's Danny Ainge. That's Scott Redmond. That's World B. Freed. That's
how about Freeman Williams?
Freeman Williams.
Parks again. 2 in a row for the Chief.
Cherokee smoking it so much the tattoo parlors will be doing a brisk business tonight if Cherokee can keep this up.
Delk gets the ball to Dudley. Robinson running to the basket, gets a foul from Michael Olowokandi.
Nice initiation of the contact by Clifford Robinson. They're going without the headband right now. It's interesting, though, Scott Skiles, he goes with a lineup, a regular starting lineup of Dudley and Mario Elliott. You're almost guaranteed of getting off to a slow start, unless Jason Kidd and Sean Marion are just on fire at the opening tip.
And that's two real non-scorers. Robinson's free throw is good.
So here in the second half, Scott Skiles has come now with Tony Delk in the starting lineup. So we may, you know, when you're trying to make up 20 points, and there's a halftime deficit, Mario Elliott is not what you want on the court. But if you want to win a championship,
if you're protecting a lead, he'd be a great guy to have out there.
Well, he's 37 years old. He's got 3 championships. He's the classiest guy you'll ever find. Nothing but a winner.
Odom goes to work against Marion.
Phoenix is playing better defense.
I would think so.
Well, the Clippers are not just getting a wide open dunk opportunity.
But the offensive rebound gives them another look at it.
How many times did we go to the AirFX jump-o-meter in the first half? That might be a record.
McGinnis is a flame. He has a dozen points. He's made 6 out of 7 shots.
So does this mean that Jeff McGinnis is the starting point guard in the next Olympics in Athens?
I'll tell you, he has really played terrific basketball this year. A year ago.
Get a rebound.
Save it.
What an outlet.
Uh-oh.
Throw it down, Piatkowski.
Oh. The Polish slammer.
And even Eric Piatkowski comes out laughing after that one. He was trying to get up to put a little extra oomph on it and electrify this crowd.
Wait till you see the jump-o-meter on that one. Odom gets his 10th rebound.
How is that not a foul?
Oh, what a foul by Cherokee Parks!
Oh, me, oh, my. It's all happening.
Think they're having fun, folks? Think they don't want to have this season end?
Oh, me, oh, my. The Suns are totally unprepared for what's hit them tonight. They thought they were going to come in here and play a basketball game. They didn't know they were coming to one of the great emotional scenes taking place in the world today. Throw it down with Candy.
Nice shot. 10 for Michael.
What has come over this team? This is just one of the most remarkable turn of events. I think Alvin Gentry.
Yes.
I think Alvin Gentry might want to think about starting his own religion at this point.
Kid has it inside. Loose ball foul against Los Angeles. It's Olowokandi again. That's 3 on Michael.
Piatkowski on the AirFX jump-o-meter.
Look at that. That's over 2 feet.
25 inches for Eric Piatkowski, pushing the Clipper record of 31.
Who says Polish players can't jump?
Oh. Eric Piatkowski.
Delk will bring it in.
He has seen the bleak days, and he is certainly enjoying these moments now.
Misses it. Olowokandi is fouled by Dudley. That one could have gone either way.
Olowokandi doesn't want to get into it with Dudley. Just play basketball. Your game, Olowokandi, is good enough by itself. You start getting into the pushing and grabbing that Dudley likes to employ out there. Make up for the very sore back that he has.
23-point lead for Los Angeles.
Dudley had the epidural injection earlier this season. We're running out of words to describe Lamar.
Up by 25 now.
It's called an epidural, so they inject fluid into your spine.
Kidd turns it over. The Suns are stunned. They had such a big win last night against Sacramento. They moved from 7th to 6th. If they wind up in 7th, they open against the Lakers.
This is a game that they have to win. You
look at the point guard figures for crying out loud.
Jeff McGinnis is torching him. He only has 1 turnover to Jason Kidd's 5.
The guy that the last 2 years has been All-NBA first team.
Look at the ball movement for Los Angeles. Everybody touching it. Everybody moving in.
And he traveled. And even moving his feet.
But the Clippers have scored on 7 of the 11 shots they've taken this quarter alone. The perfect execution. Just a phenomenal display of how the game should be played. And our hats are tipped. Our RalphLawler.com hats, which we were presented with here in the first half. We tip them to Alvin Gentry, the NBA's Coach of the Year.
Hey, Dudley's out of the game. Who's going to guard over Candy if he
the other end. Well, they play 3-4. This is their best lineup right here.
Rodney Rogers is in. Delk throws it up. Taken by Olowokandi. Well, they had Pike leaking out again. Couldn't get it to him.
Where's Darius Miles?
Yeah, things are going pretty well right now. Offensive foul on McGinnis.
Sure. Nice job by Rodney Rogers standing.
There's Darius. They just found him.
Somebody should go introduce him to the coach. Or at least teach Darius.
Cherokee Parks has made 3 field goals here. He's been spectacular.
I understand.
Let Cherokee have his little moment in the sun. He gets his 15 minutes of fame each night. That's not how many minutes he plays for the Cherokee is glowing. There's a slam dunk by Marion.
We have to be very careful here. The lead down to 23. Phoenix so explosive. Jason Kidd able to take over a game all by himself.
And to get them tuck right now.
Absolutely. My seat belts are fastened.
A little bit too tight, Bill. Get them off the blood flow to your head. Delk ahead to Marion. He loses it. He was trying to line up a slam dunk, and he lost the ball.
But look at the leadership by Lamar Odom. He's barking at his teammates. He's saying, enough of this sloppy play. Let's get out there and put a clinic on.
He needs help.
Well, he's got help. He's got Cherokee Parks.
Turns it into the front court.
Jack up a 3, Cherokee. Come on, heat check.
Up there, Bill. 45 feet away from the basket.
It's heat check time. You're up by 23. Find out how hot you are.
McGinnis with the ball. The screen from Olowokandi. Goes the other way with it. Got to go to 4 on the clock. That's beautiful.
Well, how are you going to stop that?
You're not.
That's a 14-foot fadeaway jump hook runner.
Rogers misses. Odom rebound.
Rodney's had a
14 points, 11 rebounds, 8 assists for Odom, heading for his 5th triple-double of the year. I think Lamar's in the All-Star game next year.
Who's going to be left out?
He's really ready to be there. Drive, won't go.
Great box out by Clifford Robinson, keeping Cherokee Park up, and finally Darius Miles gets up off the bench.
5 minutes to go in the third. LA by 25. They're all over Tony Delk.
Well, Phoenix is just stunned. They're confused. Nothing's going right. That's an offensive foul. Send it down.
Foul called against the Clippers. Cherokee Parks volunteers for the foul.
Look at Alvin Gentry. Even Alvin Gentry's smiling right now.
So timeout's going to be taken. The coach has to be awful happy with his club tonight.
What's not to be happy about?
4:47 to go in the period. Clippers by 25.
Yeah, I'm the ultimate competitor. GOAT, G-O-A-T, etc., etc. Light years ahead of ya. They chose me instead of ya. Corny cats is better to give praise to the greatest. Silence all challenges. LL ambidextrous, switch the left hand on ya. Leave it on the floor, pure, raw stamina. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I said my game's hardcore. Leave it on the floor. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hey. I said my game's hardcore. Leave it on the floor.
Cool, smooth, and easy. SpeedPass at Mobile brings convenience to a new level. You can use SpeedPass for gas, or you can use SpeedPass inside the mobile convenience store. By just waving your SpeedPass at the counter, everything will be automatically billed to a credit card or check card you already have.
Where can I get one of those?
Get a free SpeedPass. Call 1-877-MY-MOBILE.
This? It's cheese paper. And the paper goes around the burger with all the melted cheese on it.
The best cheese paper is at Carl's. It comes with a quarter-pound double cheeseburger. It's got 2 slices of cheese, so you can get like 8 corners.
And then you still get to eat the burger.
Carl's simple double cheese paper.
Cheeseburger.
The new double cheeseburger, 99 cents at Carl's Jr. More cheese on the burger, more cheese on the paper.
The Clippers lead by 25, and the crowd is loving it. These new Clippers, you know, have beaten some of the best teams in the NBA this year, and they've given us just a great show. That's why we want you on our team now. Don't miss out. Get the 2001-2002 season seat location you want at a price you can afford tonight. The future of this basketball team has never been brighter. You're getting a glimpse of it tonight, and you may never have a chance like this again. So call now. Locations are going fast. 213-742-7555. Say it one more time. 213-742-7555 for this kind of action.
Cherokee Park, who was scoreless in the first half, has been everywhere here in the second. Reverse throwdown jams, perimeter jumpers running the floor. All 6 of his points tonight in the third quarter alone, and we will have to give him a RalphLawler.com hat, bag, and shirt for his performance tonight as the third quarter star of the game.
Clifford has 10 points. Cherokee may well be through for the night, but he makes his contribution in brief minutes.
Through for the night with a 24-point lead. Clippers have a huge game tomorrow night up at Utah, a game that Utah has to win. Utah still trying to hold off the Dallas Mavericks. Mavericks finish up the season with Golden State tonight. They're ahead at the half there, and then they play Minnesota on Wednesday night.
A lot of trapping pressure now by the Phoenix Suns, trying to change momentum here. Piatkowski, bingo! That'll take the wind right out of the trap. The Clippers by 27.
Clippers are just torching any adjustment that Scott Skiles tries to make.
Rodney Rogers working here against Olowokandi.
Darius Miles is so tricky. 19 years old now, I think all of these savvy veterans. Wild shot by Sean Marion.
And Miles goes to get the rebound.
Look at Jeff McGinnis running forward. Look at the pace that the Clippers are playing at. It's remarkable.
Handyman has it.
Give it back to him. Oh, man, great basketball. You can't ask for more than that. Jason Kidd
repost and score, and the Clippers by 29.
Jason Kidd is looking offensive foul. Rodney Rogers and the Suns have fallen apart, and you can just see the eyes glazing over for the Suns as they've been steamrolled by the Los Angeles Clippers here tonight.
There's man. Oh boy, he's not real anxious to come back, starting the playoffs in this building this weekend.
Well, the Phoenix Suns don't seem to be aware that they have to win this game, because they're not going to be able to beat the Lakers. Look at Olowokandi. He's just calling for the ball. He wants Rodney Rogers.
That's a terrible mismatch.
But it's a mismatch. It's a mismatch that they have to go with, because I would put Clifford Robinson instead of Rodney Rogers.
Kidd.
Interesting.
6 turnovers for Jason Kidd. Well, he's had some monster games against the Clippers over the years. Tonight, a bit of a nightmare.
Again, the whole story of Jeff McGinnis. When he's on top of his game, there's nobody that can beat the Clippers in the entire NBA.
Darius Miles outside the three-point arc. Not a threat from there. Piatkowski is. Odom a threat from anywhere.
Look, Lamar is just teasing people, including the Phoenix Suns, by giving Rodney Rogers an opportunity to get his shot blocked.
Rodney will, well, maybe go to the line. Maybe he won't go to the line, but he was fouled. 2:43 to go in the period. Los Angeles by 29 points.
29? Is it really 29? My calculator doesn't work that fast.
The weekend's coming, and you live in California. So why are you still sitting there? Be an explorer. Plan an escape. Go on an expedition. Or take an excursion. April is SUV month at your Ford dealer. As low as 0.9% APR or up to $2,000 cash on Expedition, Excursion, and the 2001 Explorer. If you're thinking about an SUV, April is the month to get one.
Horsepower, supercharged Nissan Frontier. Beyond the Glory takes a special look at one of racing's greatest heroes.
Dale Earnhardt was a giant who towered over NASCAR for more than 20 years.
The greatest race car driver that's ever buckled a helmet on, that's Dale Earnhardt.
He was the definition of what a race car driver should be, and his legacy will never be forgotten.
He touched so many people's lives.
Beyond the Glory looks back at the life of Dale Earnhardt. Sunday at 8 on Fox Sports Net.
Fox Sports Net 2 presents Clippers basketball, brought to you by Gatorade Thirst Quencher. It's in the NBA. Is it in you? And by Lowe's Home Improvement. Lowe's, improving home improvement. Well, Ralph and the Redhead back with you here at Staples Center, with the Clippers have a 29-point lead over the Phoenix Suns. We talked about the matchup before the game. Paul Sunderland did, and Shawn Marion's doing well. Lamar Odom is doing a whole lot better.
Well, Shawn Marion has done a fine job, except he's shooting 4 for 16. That won't get it done with the 8 assists that Lamar Odom has. And Lamar Odom has just been on cruise control since the lead was extended to 25. When you're a great player like Lamar Odom, you play your best when the team is behind or in a dip-and-tuck seesaw affair.
What a future this young man has. 21 years of age.
I think the future is now for Lamar Odom. I don't understand why they can't give him a big new contract right now.
Well, it's just the league rules. There's a collective bargaining agreement, tells you what you can do and what you can't do, and they just...
This is America, land of freedom and opportunity.
Rodgers misses one.
Clippers this quarter are shooting 10 for 16. So the red-hot shooting continues for Los Angeles. They well above 61% here for the game. Phoenix, on the other hand, continues to plummet. They're 4 for 14 in the third quarter. On the game, they're 29%.
Miles has it. Blocked beautifully by Robinson. A great defensive play by Cliff.
Delk's got to shoot the Suns back in. It's got to be Delk, Robinson, and Marion.
He has 10 points in the basketball game. The Los Angeles lead is 26.
Don't walk it up here. Just keep running. Something's going on here in the stands behind us.
Odom has the ball. McGinnis running to the basket with a left hand. Can't get the bounce. Rodgers the rebound. Kidd runs the other way. That's for 3. Bang off the iron to Miles.
They seem to have calmed down the ruckus behind us. Probably some Clipper fans having to defend the honor, pride, and integrity of Alvin Gentry.
Odom kicks it out to Jeff McGinnis. He'll fire it and make it.
The ball movement for the Clippers. The perfect shooting.
Whoa. A concession slam for Marion.
The Clippers got caught in a tough transition situation there defensively.
But the lead is 26.
That's all that matters.
McGinnis has made 6 out of 9 shots. There's a 8 out of 9.
What matters is it's a 26-point lead. Would you like to borrow my glasses, Ron?
No, thank you, but I appreciate the offer. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Clippers.
I got a new pair. Come on, you don't want to borrow them? They're really cool.
Third foul on Marion. McGinnis goes right back to Lamar Odom.
Attack over Candy.
The extra pass to the open Piatkowski. Bingo! Talk about ball movement.
Championship level basketball for Los Angeles. They are torching Phoenix.
29 points again.
Global warming has come to Staples Center.
Backdoor, and Marion is suddenly a slam dunk show here at 79-52. The Clippers.
So they're playing their two-man game right now. Jason Kidd and Shawn Marion. Lamar Odom going to tighten things up defensively as the ball poked away by Rodgers.
Only McGinnis is back. Tried to draw the charge, couldn't get it. Delk will get the goal.
They should suspend him for 2 games for that obnoxious flop.
There's only 1 game to go. I mean, carry this into next season?
Oh, absolutely.
Or that maybe be an exhibition game he'd sit out.
No, regular season opener. Conduct detrimental to the sport of basketball.
You were defending the greatest flopper of them all, Vlade Divac, the other night.
Please, I can't believe you're slaughtering Vlade.
Jeff again. Rebound Odom. Drops it into Miles, who can't control it, but it's knocked away by Robinson. Clipper ball.
Jason Kidd is arguing That ball hit underneath the basket there. Hugh Hollins will have
just a little bit.
A lot of time here for Los Angeles.
6 seconds remaining as Kidd stepped out of bounds. Third quarter about to expire.
Alvin Gentry. This is what makes the coaching so tough. Here he is. He's up 25. Fan appreciation. They gave him a standing ovation when he got. He's going to be coach of the year. And he's still looks like somebody just took his walk.
Odom will bring it in.
Lamar Odom needs 1 assist for a triple-double. He's got 14, 12, and 9. 23 down to
2 seconds. 1. He gets it off and knocked away from behind. They call a foul. The foul is called by Hugh Hollins.
He will shoot it here.
Hollins calls the foul. The foul is on Rodney Rogers, so McGinnis earns a trip to the line.
It's a good call.
Rodney doesn't think so.
Well, have you ever seen a player who thought he didn't foul here? McGinnis slides right by. The assault from behind, the hit on the back of the head. It's amazing that Jeff McGinnis is not in a wheelchair after that.
Jeff has 12 assists in this ball game. Odom has 9. Lamar 1 assist short of a triple-double. Jeff with 2 free throws coming. That's good.
Clippers have 80 points at the end of 3 quarters.
That's a lot.
And you're talking about a very good defensive team. This is not the old Phoenix Suns.
They don't give up 92 points a game. Both free throws are good. Half a second remaining, and time will expire.
And a dispirited Suns team walks over. And the Clippers now, the exultant in their celebration.
The Clippers having fun. 81-54, they have the lead.
The National Sports Report presents this sports break.
I'm Kevin Frazier of The National here with this sports break. An angry city of Seattle awaits the man they call Payrod as Alex Rodriguez returns to Safeco. This time, he's a Ranger. And Rasheed Wallace's latest tirade is aimed at a teammate. But the Blazers get in the last word. Also, Chris Myers sits down with the recently retired Troy Aikman to talk about football, concussions, and his new gig. All that plus the day's top highlights tonight at 10:30 on The National.
The weekend's coming, and you live in California. So why are you still sitting there? Be an explorer. Plan an escape. Go on an expedition. Or take an excursion. April is SUV month at your Ford dealer. As low as 0.9% APR or up to $2,000 cash on Expedition, Excursion, and the 2001 Explorer. If you're thinking about an SUV, April is the month to get one.
When we launched Verizon Wireless, we didn't just create affordable coast-to-coast calling plans with no roaming or long-distance charges. We created an entirely new kind of wireless communications company. Single rate, only from Verizon Wireless. Join in.
Rain, stop. Traffic, yield. CD, play. Climate control, on.
The Infiniti Q45 with voice-activated controls.
Lights, green.
The rest of the world should be so accommodating. The new Q from Infiniti.
Clippers lead 81-54 here at the end of 3 quarters of play. There's our stage manager, Jacqueline Jameson, with her RalphLawler.com visor. They're everywhere.
The merchandise.
And nobody could ever look better than Jacqueline.
I couldn't agree more. The merchandise just exploding here. But the Dodge different game recap here. LA has the biggest lead of the season in the 3rd quarter. 29 points. The shooting has been remarkable. 59% for the game. They've been over 60 throughout. The Suns, a woeful 33. The Clippers have 24 assists on the game already. We have 12 minutes to play. They average 19 assists per season. Sean Marion has been good, but nothing compared to what Lamar Odom and Jeff McGinnis have done. And we haven't even begun to talk about Darius Miles, who broke the game open. And the RalphLawler.com shirts, they're everywhere, taking Staples here by storm.
And the Clippers now, having won the opening tap way back at 7:40, have the ball to start the 4th and final quarter of play.
You sure it was 740? I thought it was 40. I thought it was 41.
Oliver Candy misses. Gets the rebound. The
Jack up a three. Jack up a three. Come on.
Odom wide open. Got to shoot that. Got to make that. And he does all that.
Well, are we going to see Zendon Hamilton tonight? That's the real question.
I think we will. I think no matter what happens, I think we're going to get a chance to see Zendon, who certainly has earned it. He's played so hard for this club and played a behind-the-scenes role. Again,
are we going to see Derek Strong? I see some Derek Strong signs sprinkled throughout the sellout crowd here at Staples.
83-56, Los Angeles doing it offensively, defensively, just dominating every part of the game.
Are we going to see Brian Skinner? He's on the team still, right?
Check out the bench. You're going to see him. Delk has it out front.
Look at Darius Miles' defense. There's nothing.
He has a sense for the game. A feel for it.
Look at the
yes. This
guy's 19 years old, and he is killing these veterans.
McGinnis brings it up, and Coach Gentry says, come on, let's keep playing now. Running a letdown here in the final 10 of that.
Yeah, you have to keep running here if you're Los Angeles. Don't get them to stand around you. How's that not a foul?
Out of bounds off Kidd.
That's been that kind of night. Lamar Odom's slow to get up here. The Clippers a very tough game at Utah tomorrow night, a place where they've never won. The Delta Center. Maybe tomorrow night will be it, but Utah has to win that game.
That doesn't make any difference. The Clippers have been playing teams that have to win all throughout the last month of the season.
I understand that.
They're beating
this is the Utah Jazz. This is Karl Malone, who was ejected from his last game. He'll be fired up.
Miles has it back to Piatkowski.
Oh, shoot it, Eric.
Shoots a 2. And he goes and gets it. The Clippers are going to shoot until they make one.
This is good basketball here. Bring it out. Run the clock. Pour some salt in the wounds of the Phoenix Suns.
Odom, the lob to the Candyman. He couldn't hang on to it. He's fouled by Rodney Rogers.
Clippers have earned the respect of the referees tonight, and that is a great sign. That might be the greatest testament to the improvement of the franchise this year.
Well, I've talked to a lot of the referees this year, Bill, and they really like this ball club. Now, they don't play favorites or like that, I don't mean, but they just like the way these kids play basketball.
These are not kids, Ralph. These are men. Look at that little Candy working so hard.
Some of them, Bill, are both.
No.
Oh, yes, they are. No. Rogers gets another foul.
If you can serve our country in the military, you're a man. And every one of these guys is capable of doing that. If you can vote, you're a man.
Piatkowski. Did you ever hear of suffrage rights? Some voters are women, Bill.
We're talking about,
makes the field goal.
We're not talking about the WNBA. We're talking about the NBA. We're talking about men who are out here playing.
Bill just said women's suffrage.
We'll have
70 years.
We'll have plenty of NBA
80 years.
coverage.
80 years.
We'll have plenty of WNBA coverage.
Odom has the ball.
Oh, me oh my. Give that man a RalphLawler.com price.
85-58, the Clippers all over the Suns. They'll be no comeback tonight.
You said that they would come back. I scoffed at it. I scoffed at it. You looked at me and said, "Are you crazy?"
Well, I probably did say that, and I may say it again.
Jack it up, Eric. Come on. I don't think these guys want to shoot clean. Tear the house down here.
McGinnis has it into Michael Olowokandi.
The pacing, the style.
And then out. Kidd comes the other way. He'll fire a 3 in transition and miss it. McGinnis all the way to the He has 18.
Scott Skiles says, I've seen enough.
Gotta get a white flag and hand it to Scott Skiles now.
We might have to give RalphLawler.com shirts to everyone here in attendance tonight as part of Fan Appreciation Night.
The Love Fest continues. The Clippers lead by 27.
Looks like it's going to be a great race.
Yeah, I guess.
You're new around here, huh?
Yeah.
Well, good luck.
It goes like this. I'll face my ride. I'll take it to the top because I want it. You need it. This will not be denied. But I'll take no time and I'm never gonna stop.
For the great taste that won't fill you up and never let you down.
Good race. Thanks.
Make it a Bud Light.
Let's make the driving experience more enjoyable.
We'll rent Jaguars, town cars.
And the Grand Marquis for $49.
Oh, the cars will have leather seats, a CD player.
And aromatherapy candles.
Oh.
We don't really need aromatherapy candles.
Maybe not the candles, but the enjoyable thing is good, you know?
I, the devil, with offices in Purgatory Hell in Los Angeles, will give you 7 wishes for one piddling little soul.
Is this real?
It could be. Sign it, Elliot.
Okay. I wish that I were married to Allison and that I were very, very rich and very powerful.
You got it.
You turned me into a drug dealer!
Back so soon.
Bedazzled. This month on Direct Ticket Pay-Per-View on DirecTV.
Well, we're 8 minutes away from the end of the home portion of the Clippers schedule. They'll close at Utah tomorrow night. Here's this Western Conference race with Utah, Dallas, Phoenix, Portland, all a lot of things to be determined yet.
The Lakers have made a mockery out of the regular season, but seem to be poised for another great run, particularly now that their promotional tours have come to an end. Phoenix has to win this game. Portland suspended Rasheed Wallace today. Minnesota locked into the 8th spot.
Gugliotta's in. He misses. Miles just so full of life.
But look at the teamwork between Olowokandi and Darius Miles. They bobbled the ball between them. And Olowokandi right over there to give him the encouragement. What a leader, Olowokandi. What a fan favorite here.
Elliot Perry is in now at the point. Kidd is out. That's the white flag I was talking about. Rodney Rogers will go to the line. It has been waved by Coach Scott Skiles. They've made a lot of comebacks this year. 9 times they've come from behind after 3 quarters. 14 times they've come from 10 down, but without Kidd. Not going to happen. Without Marion, not going to happen. Rogers throws the free throw in.
It's been a great season for the Phoenix Suns. They won 50 games once again. 10th time in the last 14 years.
Well, the odd thing is the Clippers have won 30 and lost 50. The Suns have won 50 and lost 30. And the Clippers are feeling a lot better about themselves right now than the Suns are.
Well, particularly since this game, this loss right here, I think will ensure that the Suns will play the Lakers in the playoffs.
This could be 1, 2, 3 and out.
I don't think it'll go that long.
It's a 5-game series, Phil. You have to win 3. Odom for 3. Speaking of 3, misses it. Rebound, Gugliotta. The Suns will bring it back.
Lakers in 1.5.
Vinny Del Negro with the ball.
Who are they going to have to play against Shaq? He's pretty good, by the way, Shaq.
It in. 2-pointer by Rodney.
You going to put Santiago in against Shaq?
That should do it.
Put Chris Dudley in against Shaq? Put Jake Saccalides in
6 fouls to give.
Who's going to guard Kobe Bryant?
McGinnis free for the shot. I mean, he's in another world right now. He has 20 for the 2nd game in a row. Along with 13 assists. Wow.
The bounce in the step the Clippers are showing right now. Gugliotta just off the team right now. Always on his.
First field goal of the night for Vinny. 89-65 Los Angeles.
I'd like to see the Clippers get a guy like Vinny Del Negro. Be the 5th guard of the team. Guy who has great
bingo! Keon Dooling, 2nd tray of the night.
Somebody who can keep the young men here in line. Things seem to be going too easy for him.
Rogers backs down.
Rogers starting to feel it last night. He had a huge game against Sacramento in America West Arena last night. But nobody really came when it was time to do battle for the Suns and Scott Skiles tonight.
McGinnis will pick and roll with Lamar Odom. Lamar 1 assist short of a triple-double.
School him, Olowokandi.
1 on the clock. They're not going to get it off.
What is this? Jeff McGinnis just putting on a show.
Quentin Richardson will come in, and Odom may well be through for the night. 5:30 to go in the game. Los Angeles way out in front, 91-67.
How can they take him out? We need 1 assist to get a triple-double.
Cool, smooth, and easy. Speed Pass at Mobile brings convenience to a new level. You can use Speed Pass for gas, or you can use Speed Pass inside the mobile convenience store. By just waving your Speed Pass at the counter, everything will be automatically billed to a credit card or check card you already have.
Where can I get one of those?
Get a free Speed Pass. Call 1-877-MY-MOBILE.
If only your house could talk, what would it say?
I may be an old house, but step into my kitchen, and I'm 21st century.
Lowe's has over 250 brand name appliances, all in stock, all for prices that can't be beat, guaranteed. So you can take one with you today, or we'll deliver one to your home tomorrow.
Whoever thought I'd have a kitchen with a brain?
Lowe's, improving home improvement.
Coming up tonight, a Clippers celebration. The full story on tonight's Southern California Sports Report. Lisa Guerrero is at Staples Center to take a look back at all the Kid Clippers have accomplished this season. Plus, UCLA standout Freddie Mitchell is in studio talking about the NFL Draft. You won't believe where Freddie thinks he'll go. Your teams, your town, your show. The Southern California Sports Report coming up after the game.
Fox Sports Net 2 presents Clippers basketball, brought to you by K-Swiss and by Jack in the Box, where we don't make it till you order it. Well, the City of Angels has been a great place to be a Clipper fan. This year, the Clippers lead the Suns tonight in the home season finale. The fans are loving it, Bill.
A raucous celebration here. The blowout game. An incalculable amount of difference between Phoenix and the Clippers tonight. Yet the fans are staying to the end, dancing, cheering. The celebration continues at his Clipper basketball.
Odom sits down next to Rex Kalamian with huge numbers.
They took him out. He's 1 short of a triple-double.
I don't think that's a concern for the coach. Rogers misses. Rebound Olowokandi.
He's going to let him play another minute or so. Well, that was when his contract was up. He says, where are your stats?
Newling brings it up. I don't think that's going to be a problem with Lamar.
I would hope not.
Fouls on Elliot Perry. Out of bounds to Los Angeles. 5:09 to go in the game.
What is the maximum that you can pay a guy?
For a young player like Lamar, when his contract is up, it'll probably be close to $10 million a year.
Is that what Lamar just asked Alvin Gentry right now?
Miles scores and he's fouled.
Well, we knew there was something special in the air when we walked into the building tonight. The fans were already here early. The fan appreciation ceremonies.
Hey, here comes Endon Hamilton. Well, this young guy you don't know much about. He's only played 1 game, 4 minutes for the Clippers this year. But he's been there from day 1 of training camp. He works out with the club every day, and he makes the big guys work. Olowokandi goes out. Hamilton comes in.
Standing ovation for Olowokandi. The fans have fallen in love with Olowokandi over these 3 years now. The dedication, the discipline, all paying off, the hard work, the leadership. He's the guy that brings it all together.
Tell you something about the character in this young Clipper basketball team. When it was obvious that Corey Maggette would not play the last 2 games, Olowokandi sitting down with a solid game. Alvin Gentry's first thought was to activate young Earl Boykins, who played so well earlier. Corey in civilian clothes tonight. And
Earl's hurt, though.
No, Earl is fine. He's available to come off. So was Hamilton. So he had to activate one of those two. And he went to Earl, said, Earl, there's little Earl, 5 feet 5 inches tall. And I said, hey, you know, really, you ought to activate Zenden. He's really earned it.
Earl sent that to him?
That's right.
Now that team spirit.
And Zenden gets the rebound.
Now compare that to what we saw with the Portland Trailblazers yesterday.
That was quite a scene. Another suspension for Rasheed Wallace.
That was one of the most embarrassing moments in the history of basketball.
Getting in the face of his teammate, Arvydas Sabonis. 4.5 minutes to go in this one. Perry. Hamilton had it, couldn't hold on to it.
The fans are cheering and standing. They're doing the wave here at Staples. This is truly a historic moment.
This is really great, folks. The wave at Staples Center. Oh, they're really going round and round with it.
They're standing to the back row. The Phoenix Suns are saying, what is going on here?
This is not the same Staples Center where the Lakers play. This is a different building. This is a different mood, a different spirit. Zenden has it knocked away. Oh, boy. These young players cannot wait for next season to start. Usually, a year ago, all anybody was thinking of with the Clippers was, when's this thing going to end? When can we go on vacation? Now they're thinking, when can we come back and start playing again?
Well, the fans have been totally disregarded what's happening on the court.
That's because they can, because the Clippers are up by 26.
They might as well just bring a big rock band down here.
Oh, Dooling almost had the steal. Clippers still playing just as hard as can be. Gugliana can't get it. Miles can.
The wave is still circling.
No look to Q. And he's fouled. He'll go to the line.
Oh, me, oh, my.
Free throws for Quentin Richardson.
The fast break. The Clippers' vaunted attack. No stopping it. The young, fresh legs. Darius Miles leading the pack. The versatility, the consistency that we've seen from Los Angeles. 500 record at home. You're talking about a team, Ralph, that last year was in such disarray.
500, heck, they're going to go to 22-19 now. Above 500 since February 1st. Above 500 for a team that was 20 games under 500 on February 1st.
The team that last year lost 45 of their last 48 ball games.
And then lost their top 2 scorers to free agency. That's why Alvin Gentry is Coach of the Year. And Darius Miles are going to get Rookie of the Year votes as well.
Now, who is your Rookie of the Year?
I haven't voted yet. I'm going to go. I'm going to go through my ballots tonight on the flight to Salt Lake City, as a matter of fact. I have them in my bag. 97-72 LA. 2:51 to go. 3 minutes away from Waller's Law, which will put the final lock on this one. Steal by Rogers.
Just give me your ballot. I'll take care of it.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
Fans booing Rodney Rogers. There's finally something of note happening in the positive column. Fans want 100. They want Lawler's Law to kick in. They want
Zenden Hamilton to score. They'll go to the line.
They want a RalphLawler.com T-shirt to everyone in attendance.
Timeout to be taken. 2:21 to go in the home season for the Clippers. The standing ovation once again sends them to the sideline.
Frost brewed Coors Light. Nice choice.
Thanks.
Nothing like some ice cold Rocky Mountain perfection to wet your whistle.
Yeah, you sure know a lot about beer. Come here often?
I haven't missed a game yet.
Really? Whoa. Could this get any better? Wow.
You're spilling your beer.
She's a beer man.
Your beer.
Whoa.
play with the world's best, you have to train. And train. And train.
K-Swiss trainers with shock spring technology for speed, strength, and endurance.
Ready for all that? Get serious. K-Swiss.
This season, the NBA and its players have taken the time to hit the books.
All right, today, class, the book is little too.
They want young people to understand that reading is an invitation to new and interesting worlds.
Clifford got the biggest medal ball.
So pick up a book and take a look. You might just like what you see.
His father, Big Two. Y'all know this better than I do.
Reading is fundamental.
Whale next year. Go Clippers. Just a reminder, stay tuned after the game for highlights of all of today's sports action as we present the Southern California Sports Report. Lisa Guerrero had a real nice feature on the Clippers turnaround. Talk about the newfound harmony in the Lakers. Freddie Mitchell on the NFL draft. That's the Southern California Sports Report right after the game.
As we celebrate the Love Fest and the closing down of this Clippers season, I'm reminded of what happened on the very last day of last year's NBA Finals here at Staples when the Lakers won the championship and they beat the Indiana Pacers. But our Gatorade player of the game tonight, the entire Clipper team.
Good call by Jerry Romano, our producer.
13-3 in the last 16 home games. But last season, that very last game, I'm walking around before, during, and after the game, and standing quietly in the shadows is Lamar Odom. He's soaking it all up.
Free throw's good.
Zendon Hamilton, the roar of the crowd, but Lamar Odom wanted that taste of the championship. He wanted to see what it was like, and he got it.
Slam dunk by Santiago.
And has carried over to his play this year as he has turned single-handedly this franchise around.
22-point LA lead heading to the 2-minute mark.
One another play for Zendon Hamilton. Now this is teamwork here. Go ahead, Zendon. Stroke it.
They really want to see Zendon get a goal here. Get the reward, his first NBA field goal.
Bring it back out and give it to Zendon again. Come on, Jeff.
McGinnis had to beat the buzzer. And the Clippers get it again. Now they'll go to Zendon.
Come on, give it over to Zendon. Alvin Gentry.
Throw it into him again. Throw it into him. Come on, Zendon, this is your time.
Just shoot a jumper, Zendon. Shoot a jumper, don't get in the hoop.
Get in there! He's a guy who's been waiting all year long to score an NBA field goal. He's a pretty darn good player.
It's a rebound here, over the top, over the top.
Keon couldn't finish it off.
Give it to Zendon.
Yes! His first NBA field goal.
The crowd rises again in unison.
They've seen it all now.
The greatness of the Clipper franchise.
Oh, and Lawler's Law clicks in, too, in case you were worried about the outcome. First to 100 or wins. Rubliano throws it in. Lamar Odom having the time of his life. So he's not worried about any triple-double. He's just thrilled to death with a win.
They're waving him out. They're going to wave him out and give it to Zendon. Tease him, Zendon.
No foul call.
How's that not a foul?
Zendon Hamilton, a one-man wrecking crew for the Clippers now. I mean, this is just the love that these players have for each other and the coach has for all the players. This young man who's worked so hard all year long had his day in the sun. Get in there. Del Negro, the rebound.
Then he retired.
Longer than he remembers. It used to be this long. Good idea there. Take it away. You got to play these guys again next year. Coach Gentry says no more, guys. That's it. Pull off. What a finish to the home part of the schedule for the LA Clippers. Dooling just dribbling out the clock. The ball will go back to Phoenix with 1.2 seconds to go for what it's worth, and it's worth nothing. Darius Miles throwing his sweatbands into the crowd. There's going to be a special salute here. The Clippers to their fans momentarily, but the Suns have to complete the final 1.6 seconds before this one is officially in the books.
This game's over, Ralph.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It is now, folks. 41 home games. The Clippers win 22 of them. 22-19 on the year. A tremendous victory. Resounding finish. The Clippers went up by a final tally of 100-80.
And no one leaving, the fans standing and roaring their approval.
I would think so. So for the Big Red Head, Bill Walton, I'm Ralph Lawler. Saying so long from Staples Center. The final score. The Clippers defeat the Suns 100-80. Now stay tuned for post-game Clipper coverage and all of today's local sports news. Let's go to Barry LeBrock and Todd Donahoe for the Southern California Sports Report. Good night, everybody.